leave your side.
Baby, I'm your TP. I'm the beach, you're the bikini. The remote control, you're the TV. DVD player, I'm the CD. I can see us closer than 3D. Girl, your love is sweeter than kiwi. I can be your Adam, you can be Eve. I'm gonna bite that apple, believe me. I've been searching hard for your love, like a miner digging for gold. And if haters were the ocean, we would stay afloat with the boats. And if you were 4 tires, I would let you ride on my road. If I were your stripper pole, would you work me until I'm rusty and old?
Oh yeah, right. You my ride or die. Like a diamond, we will shine. Right. Baby girl, it's you and I. Yeah. Baby, I won't leave your side. Right. You my ride or die. Yeah. Like a diamond, we will shine. Right. Baby girl, it's you and I. Yeah. Baby, I won't leave your side.
Angel face with angel eyes, you must be heaven sent. Our hearts had a collision and it, mind you left a dent. This love is meant to happen, girl, it's not an accident. So if you give me your heart, I promise I will represent. You're my pieces, I'm your puzzle. You're my rain, I'm your puddles. You're my teddy bear like Snuggles. If it's team us, let's huddle. We can be strength in life struggles. You're my red nose with no muzzle. I can be the product, you can be the dollars. Girl, let's orchestrate this hustle.
Oh yeah, right. Girl, you my ride or die. Like a diamond, we will shine. Right. Baby girl, it's you and I. Yeah. Baby, I won't leave your side. Right. You my ride or die. Yeah. Like a diamond, we will shine. Right. Baby girl, it's you and I. Yeah. Baby, I won't leave your side.
Flying directions, you would be the destination. If I were an employer, would you choose my occupation? I must be a shovel.
Do you care to know why thousands of people have switched from using oil-bomb paint to using Zizé quality paint? Zizé quality paint is a high-quality American non-hazard latex paint that doesn't fade or peel off your walls when applied. Zizé quality paint comes in variety of colors that you can choose from. We even customize our customers' paint based on their request just to satisfy their desire. Stop by at any of our 3 branches at Police Academy Junction opposite NP Fueling Station, Baptist Seminary opposite Highway Gas Station, and St. Paul Bridge opposite Michael Plaza. Zizé quality paint can be used for both interior and exterior painting works. Customers living overseas can pay through Zelle on 217-720-8858. You can contact us via cell numbers 0777-366-142 or 0770-496-273 or +121-772-08858. Think Zizé, think quality.
Spicy love, what's next?
A new Liberian restaurant and lounge with tasty Liberian and Afro-Caribbean cajun is opening in Morton, South Jersey this spring. The name is Sasa Bean. Sasa Bean is located at 300 East Braintree Road, Morton, New Jersey 08053. Sasa Bean specializes in ethnic Liberian, Afro-Caribbean, and Southern cuisines. We are 25 minutes drive from Philadelphia, 40 minutes drive from Wilmington, Delaware, 30 minutes drive from Trenton, 30 minutes drive from Bristol, and 20 minutes from Burlington, New Jersey. At Sasa Bean, we have a private lounge area for private parties and private and corporate meetings and events. Sasa is hiring for both full-time and part-time employees. The pay rate ranges between $16 to $22 per hour. Contact us today for all your bookings and reservations on 609-468-4232. That's 609-468-4232. 4232. Sasa Bean Restaurant and Lounge, a place with tasty dish and comfort.
Now, what money can do, what money can do, what money can do. So what money can do, what money can do.
Hey, look at that fun car, the I really want back out. Yeah.
Oh, Mary, how are you?
I'm not okay. Oh, something really confusing me.
What is it?
Lately, I see too many brands of cars on the road. Different one too. Oh. What if I want to buy a special brand of car? Where do I go?
Well, I don't know about the other brands of cars, but I heard Sika Motors have been operating in Liberia since 2013, and they are the sole distributor of all Toyota, Mitsubishi vehicles, Yamaha products, and Bridgestone tires. What's unique is that they give you 3 years warranty on bigger vehicles and whole 5 years on smaller vehicles. Parts are readily available and very affordable.
Oh, really?
I will lie to you, if you are looking to buy any one of these brands of vehicles, just head straight to Sika Motors, UN Drive, Sayontown, Bourgeois Island, or email sikamarketing@cfao.com.
All right, thank you, Sika Motors. You will see me soon. For more information, you can contact Sika Motors on 0775-987758 or 0881-937000.
Sika Motors! Don't dada, hey, don't dada.
Hey, look at that fun car there. Hey, man, I really want to buy a car.
Look at the woman who won't back guy.
Yeah.
Oh, Mary, how are you?
I'm not okay. Oh, something really confusing me.
What is it?
Lately, I see too many brands of cars on the road. Different one too. Oh. What if I want to buy a special brand of car? Where do I go?
You made an information minister.
I beg you.
Well, I don't know about the other brands of cars, but I heard Sika Motors have been operating in Liberia since 2013, and they are the sole distributor of all Toyota vehicles. What's unique is that they give you 3 years warranty of all vehicles, and parts are readily available and very affordable.
Oh, really?
But you don't know?
I will lie to you, if you are looking to buy any one of these brands of vehicles, just head straight to Sika Motors, UN Drive, and Sayontown, Bourgeois Island. Or better still, you can email them on sikamarketing@cfao.com.
All right, thank you, Sika Motors. You will see me soon.
Sika Motors, your number one authorized dealer of Toyota.
We all know the headache we go through sending money to our loved ones, friends, and family in Liberia. High fees, long lines in banks, the usual complaint of the system being down, such a waste of time and energy. That is why I was very happy when I learned that SendWave is now in Liberia. So now I can send money anytime from anywhere directly from my smartphone to the MTN Lone Star Cell mobile money account of a loved one, friend, or family within seconds for just a tiny fee. So download SendWave now to your phone from your Apple Store or Google Play Store. Add your details, and don't worry, they are very safe and secure. And start sending money today. Don't forget to insert the promo code COSTA to get free $5 credit added to your first transfer. SendWave is secure, super fast, and by far the most affordable way to send money to Liberia. I'm Henry P. Costa and a very happy customer. Thank you.
Morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's another wonderful, great, and lovely day here in Liberia, and it's another fascinating presentation of the Costa Morning Show. It's good that we are back here, and I'm here with Sylvester Teves Na and Martina Kunate. We are here to bring you some amazing talking points this morning that we'll dive into. So we have few things to look at this morning from our end. But before we do that, let's cross over to Teves and say good morning and welcome to the show. You have to unmute yourself, Teves. You have to unmute yourself.
I'm sorry. Good morning, Buaka. Good morning, Martina. And good morning to our many listeners. It's good to be back here on the main talk show, which is the Costa Show. And sorry for not being on yesterday due to one or two engagements. And I like your suit, Buaka, your purple suit. It's so sparkling this morning, bro.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Martina, good morning. Welcome to the show, Martina. You have to unmute
Boy,
yourself.
good morning, Boaga. Good morning, Jasmine. Good morning to our many listeners. I'm sorry I slept over plus yesterday. I couldn't make it on the show. I wake up, it was after the show was already on.
Okay,
I
Martina,
said, no, let me, I just follow the show, so I couldn't join.
small rain carry you.
I smart the Boaga. I slept yesterday. Oh, yeah.
Okay, guys, it's good to have you guys on this morning. Darlington Collins will not be with us this morning, so it's Teves, Martina, and I going to bring you today's edition of the show. We have a few things to look at, and we will be looking at the upcoming event over the weekend from the ANC, the Alternative National Congress slash the CPP, Grand Basa County. They will be having their vice presidential selection there in Grand Basa County. We all know now, Charlene Bronskin is the person that will be going as running mate to Mr. Alexander Cummings. So the program will be here in Grand Bassa County over the weekend. So, and also Mr. Simeon Freeman from the MPC selected his running mate on yesterday. We'll dive into that and some of the promises and few promises made by President Josh Manewia. Those are the three talking points that we'll dive into. We should have had our sponsors here with us this morning, but they will be coming on Monday now. The Sikamoto, they are our prize sponsors. If you need a brand new vehicle, you don't have all the money on you. When you want a car, you don't get all the money there. Go to Sikamoto, just get all your documents. And but know that you can take pay on time. Don't be somebody that you're paying count on time. Let it government official now. You're paying more count on time. Then you go there, you start doing a separate thing, and the people will look at you and get you brand new car. Then they say, "Mommy, pay sumo sumo." Just go to Sika Moto and say, "The folks from the Costa Show sent you." Okay, folks. So good morning, welcome. So Sylvester Teves na Martina Kunate. The last time the Alternative National Congress, the slash CPP, the Coalition for, blah, 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 they went in Nima County, they held a convention, and they were to name the running mate to Mr. Alexander Cummings was to name his running mate in Nima County. But a motion came out that there's a clause in their constitution that says when the standard bearer of the party is naming his running mate, he should name his running mate in the person's county. So we are seeing them going to Grand Bassa County, and the person that has been earmarked to serve as the running mate to Mr. Alexander Cummings is no one else but Charlene Bronskin. So Charlene Bronskin will be announced as the running mate to Mr. Alexander Cummings over the weekend. Let's dip a little bit into their closet this morning to look at what we expect from the program in Grand Bassa County. To start out with you, Mr. Na.
Well, thank you, Boakai. The ANC is being considered as one of the major political parties in this ensuing election. And as such, they are moved in terms of preparedness, in terms of readiness, in terms of showcasing what she ought to bring to the presidency if she's elected as the next governing party. We all follow the process in NIMA painstakingly. And the motion that you talked about was filed by one of the stalwarts of the party. But believe you me, I knew that Charlene Bronsky who have been selected to go as the running mate to Mr. Cummings. I mean, politics in our country can easily be deciphered, right? Because looking at the way of how things play, looking at some instances, you can clearly determine what will be this and what will be the next mood of this person. So for me, a new challenge was then picked by Mr. Cummings. And looking at where this particular program is about to be held in Grand Basa County, and it just tells you that it confirms the their sections, their speculations, all those presumptions and stuff that people made that they were then challenged. So definitely they have surfaced. Most importantly, you listen to the motion that was filed by Councillor Gu, right? He says something very, very intriguing. He said, we want to have this ceremony in this person's county to showcase that they are in readiness and to showcase that the person that is about to be named possesses that quality of being loved, of being celebrated by the people of that particular county. So now in Grand Basa this weekend, it is not only the naming process. It is going to be a process of showcasing political strength in terms of number. The ANC wants to prove to Yombi Kanga Lawrence that Charlie Bronski is in control. The ANC or the CPP will want to prove to the Unity Party that she can get enough of the votes from Grand Bassa County. The CPP will also want to prove that or dispel the rumor that Senator Yumi Kanga Lawrence is the arrowhead or is the boss of Grand Bassa County. The CPP will also want to dispel that rumor. So you will find out that if it calls for the CPP to even chop people to Grand Bassa County to present that picture, they are going to do it. And I can tell you for free without stupor that the event in Grand Bassa County, CPP is going to do all she can to prove a particular case to the Unity Party, to the Liberty, the Unity faction, and all those other people who think that Charlie cannot pull the plug, Charlie cannot do this. You know,
but Tevin, talk about Tevin, when you talk about putting out the number, putting out the number is one thing, and obtaining the vote from those numbers that you previously put out on October 10 is another thing. So I don't think this should be about crowd contest. If it is about crowd contest, everybody here within even Monserrato County, you saw what happened the Dillon's election. They see this polar crowd, they did whatsoever they could have done, but their crowd they put out never accumulated to the votes that they should have to get Thomas Fowler elected. So here we go again in Grand Bassa County. Should it be about crowd contest and who have the numerical strength to showcase in Grand Bassa County? Should we be basing our politics on this?
Listen, Waka. Politics is about crowd contest. And whether that crowd being pulled at political rallies can be accumulated into those necessary votes, that's another thing, right? That's another thing. But at a particular point in time, in every political maneuvering or gathering or stuff and what have you, right? Crowd contest, becomes that instant thing, right? Where people can showcase that they have the strength. Whether that particular stuff can accumulate into the necessary vote that will allow that person to win, that's another thing. Like you listen to my assertion, I'm saying they want to prove certain things. Yombri and the United Party have had their program in Grand Bassa County, and where Yombri, DeLong, and the other guys from the Liberty Party, some of them, and they pledge, they endorse the candidature of Ambassador Joseph Yima Boaka, right? And people were there, and people had some things to say about how the place was impacted, and how people are vexed, people don't appreciate the ticket of Jeremiah Kun and Ambassador Boaka, and how Yombri Kanga Lauren has lost the relevance of the people, simply because people have mixed views to say. So now, CPP coming in the picture, we want to prove something to have that instant momentum. Whether it can cumulate into votes to make them put that plot on October 10th, that's another thing. What the people primary focus now is to send a message. Is to send a message. That's just it, bro. That's just it. So you will find out that people will be trucking Grand Bassa County. People will be trucking Grand Bassa County just to prove certain points. But I don't know who is fooling who here. That's another thing. Who is fooling who here? And, I will make him a detail to go to Grand Bassa over the weekend to see and get first-hand information, as to what is obtaining there. I will try my best. I will look at my schedule to see how best to go Grand Bassa County and observe the terrain, take some information, and get some other observations noted and stuff and what have you, so we can come back on the show, so I can be giving first information of what transpired in Grand Bassa County. So for me,
okay,
my take on that, the C people want to prove a point to Yombli and the other folks. So if they cause them to truck both people from other countries to go in Grand Bassa County, they will definitely do it.
Yeah. Okay, Martina Kunate, the program is over the weekend in Grand Bassa County. What's your expectation like for the upcoming event from the CPP/ANC?
Okay, Boyka and Travis, let me say this and to our many listeners. Let's look at the county for its Grand Bassa County, right? And look at the late Mr. Bernstein stand within Grand Bassa County. Like I said, Boyka, people who father did well in their county, their father legacy will always play for them and will live for them. And that's what happening with Charlie. Charlie have never done anything so much in Grand Bassa County that the people will celebrate her or they want her. No, the legacy her father left, that's what playing for her today. You can say anything you want to say about the late Mr. Bernstein. Mr. Bernstein was a man that put his country first and put his people first. Say whatsoever you want to say about him. That record is there. And let's look at this, Boyka. The position that Charlie going to say politics should be, if for party, even though they're not going to win, but if the opportunity to win, she's going to be second in command in the country. And that position is a very huge position that any county will want for their sons or daughter to be safe in that position. Okay, for me to see somebody pick a vast money made for county where the people rejected them, it was only United Party they got on the 17 election. The people of Magibi County rejected Nukwe. The record is there. Nukwe did not win Magibi County. The first round he did not win. The second round he did not win. And I know the reason, but that's another day for another discussion. Not only challenge any country for that matter, if you got good most in your country, in your people, you're in good rapport, like the Liberian mayor will say, nobody going to reject a vice president pick for their country because they having problem or that problem. For the matter of fact, Charlie choosing her side. She has chosen her side. And Boyka, I want you to know they don't not reject ANC and say because they get problem with Liberty Party or they were the cause that Charlie choose Hossa and Charlie warn our people. Senator Yombly and Senator Dillon to now carry Musa Bede as part of the person. The report is there. So today, people of
Martina, your line is
Charlie,
bad, Martina.
get me now,
Yeah, but you're coming in broken. Sorry. Okay, go ahead, Martina. Your line is bad this morning. I don't know. But I'm Teves, are you getting me?
Yeah, loud and clear, Boaka. Loud and clear.
Okay, Martina, you have to log out and then come back in because your line is breaking in. I don't know, but you have to log out and come back in so we can take you. So, but as Martina was saying, when she talked about follow legacy, that's what brings me to the point that have follow legacy play out for any politician in Liberia. The late Samuel Kayode song, the late representative, how do you call him, from District 11, Tanapoli's daughter. All of these people that have their final legacy play out for them. We play out for Charlene in Grand Bassa County. Remember now, Teves, Grand Bassa County, the people are noted for faking things. Most especially when they don't want you, they will just come and pretend to you that, oh, we want you, we want to support you to get what they want to get from you. They behave like the typical politicians in Mosrado County. So yes, of course, the turnout will be massive. But to get the vote that they need over to them in 2023 October is another. Yeah, Martina, go ahead now. You just give me. You're good. Go ahead. You're making a point.
Okay, Boaka. So let's look at that also. The people of Grand Bassa County, they are not holding Charlie responsible for what happened in Liberty Party. And looking at their daughter being rejected and to see another party picking one of their own again to be their vice running mate. Trust me, the people are going to celebrate the occasion, they will grace the occasion. And I heard you saying whether they will secure the vote. But right now in politics, the people are not looking at the measures, neither the vote. The people are looking at the turnout. If you can make the people come out, then wish me you get that place under your control. And trust me, Boaka, it's going to be a massive turnout over the weekend in Grand Bassa County. I'm not a supporter of ANC. We're going to be a massive turnout in Grand Bassa County. Because this announcement, the people were expecting it, but they didn't hear it. So now they have getting what they wanted from another party. Surely they will come out to celebrate.
Okay, Martina, my question to you is that. Hello, Martina?
Yes, I get you, brother.
Okay, so my question to you, like I place it to Teves. Getting the numbers, the turnout is one thing, but getting a vote in October 10, on October 10 is another thing. Do you think the number that they will pull out can turn out to vote for the Automotive National Congress / CPP?
Boy, let me say this to you. This election October 10. No political party will get vote in Grand Bassa County compared to ANC. Because Charlie will do everything to let people come out and vote and to prove a point. Trust me. Charlie will do everything. Grand Bassa County, the people of Grand Bassa are going to vote for ANC because of Charlie Bronstein. Trust me. Nothing going to change that. The people will come out. Not everybody that will come out going to vote for them, but trust me that a lot of people are going to vote. The first round, ANC going to get more both in Grand Bassa County than any other place.
Okay. Thanks so much. Martina said they are going to get some votes. So Charlene will pull out the numbers over the weekend. Teves, let's look at the problem within the division within the Liberty Party. Charlene herself admitted that Grand Bassa is personally divided. We have the how do you call him? The Besonga folks are there. The CDC folks are there. The CPP folks are there. The Unity Party / Liberty Party folks are there also. It divided Grand Bassa County than any other county now. What do you see in the upcoming 2023 elections, October 10th? Who you think, which political party you think will come up with huge votes in Grand Bassa County?
You know, fairly speaking, I won't be definitive as to who will take more votes rather in Grand Bassa County. To say SYZ person will take more votes than the other, I will be probably being unscientific with my position on that. But here is what I got to say. I said this before, and I'm going to repeat myself, right? Grand Bassa, like Nimba, will be a divided both counties within the impending election. You have three opposing sides in Grand Bassa County. Three opposing sides. The CPP, the CDC, and the Unity Party. Yombly and the other folks fall under the Unity Party because they have endorsed the candidature of Ambassador Joseph Nyema Boaka.
Yeah.
On the UP angle, made no mistake. Yombly Kanga Lawrence, the senator of Grand Bassa County, stands as the sitting senator, one of the sitting senators of Grand Bassa County. Mobisas, she has a major stake within our county, looking at her current and past record, right? So she is going to ensure that the Unity Party gets votes in Grand Bassa County. She is going to ensure that. It will be very ludicrous to say here that Senator Lawrence is unpopular. She cannot pull the plug. She cannot do this. She cannot do that. Senator Lawrence is a sitting senator. She still commands respect for the people of Grand Bassa County until the election result proves otherwise. For the CPP, you had Charlene Bronskin, right? And I hear you breaking this analogy of people who have served in higher offices in this country. Let's limit it to the presidency. You have like the late Samuel Kayendo, whose son tried venturing into the political process on Didi Eti. You have other people like for the representative angle, you have you name the late Napoli, who a daughter Seattle Napoli tried to venture into that same political space. She didn't succeed. And the list goes on. Many others that are venturing into said stuff, since in fact those one that are venturing, they did not succeed. Many others that are venturing may not succeed. I think it is wrong to, analyze that Bwaka until it is proven. Now, for every time these things come up, we will analyze it the way it is until it is proven otherwise. Not because it didn't happen yesterday, meaning it cannot happen today. Let's watch what Charlie does. Let's watch what Charlie does in Grand Bassa County. Right? Charlie is going to pull some folks in Grand Bassa County and try to the CPP. Prior to that, CPP been doing some work in Grand Bassa County, the ANC been doing some work in Grand Bassa County. They have some votes. Charlie coming over will also carry some votes. And you have a prominent son of Grand Bassa County to Daniel Che. Daniel Che is also from Grand Bassa County. He has participated in elections in Grand Bassa County. And you got some numbers. He's also supporting the CPP, right? So you also attract some vote to the CPP, right? CDC. CDC is also doing some work in Grand Bassa County. You have the legs of Matthew Joe, right? Who is a city representative. And I think this other guy from who is the work with local who beat the former representative Baron Brown. I just forget it. I think he supports the CDC. I stand to be corrected. I think he supports the CDC. And this other city representative from Grand Bassa also support the CPP. What's the name? The guy works with Benjamin Myers as a TOS in Grand Bassa County too. He's a member of the ANC.
Vincent Willie.
So Vincent Willie, yeah, like the first guy I was calling, and the other guy who support the ANC, right? So Grand Bassa will be a divided county, right? People will take votes from all over. CPP will take their own, UP will take their own, the CDC will also take their own. So until the number is being seen after the October 2023 election, that's when we will try to, juxtapose who is stronger than a friend, what the child did, what they normally do, rather, what the child do. These are things that we will try to analyze. But until then, we are watching how it plays out, right? We are watching how it plays out. Because I cannot give you an exact thing to say, oh, Yombi will take huge amount of vote, Charlie will take huge amount of vote, the CDC will take huge amount of vote. I will not be concluding that until it plays out to know who actually or pull the plug. That's what I would say to that.
Okay, so basically, what you are saying is that it will be a divided county. That's it. I think Martina too probably stand at the same point, but from her end, she think Charlene will take majority of the vote to the CPP. That's according to Martina. I stand to be corrected, Martina.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Right now in our body politics, every county is divided. No county, even the muscle rather that we in, is divided. Not only Grand Bassa, every country is divided politically. Nobody will say today they counted for this one person. But let's look at this. Charlie may be a young politician coming out. She not really been active in politics. For Charlie to participate and be active in politics is this 2023. I stand to be corrected, but I've never seen Charlie actively in politics since I started knowing her. For her to be really active is this election. And let's look at Charlie have proof that the people of Grand Bassa County love her. I witnessed a program that Charlie had in district number 3. White guy, you saw the video, you saw the pictures. For this 2023, it will be very, very difficult for any politician to pull a crowd in Grand Bassa County now compared to Charlie Bronsky. But let's be real here. These people are all politicians. They have proven themselves. And Charlie coming out, and I listened to a video about Charlie that she telling the people, Charlie always attract the people to her. Charlie is not pushing divisive politics. Charlie always telling the people of Grand Bassa County that they should unite. No matter what happened, Grand Bassa remain their own. And because of that, many people love Charlie. Boy, God, they cried at Charlie Pool in District Number 3 when she was having her program. I challenge any politician in Grand Bassa County to put that crowd right now in Grand Bassa. I challenged it. Let's be honest. Let's speak truth to power. I'm not happy that Charlie take the ability side. But let's speak the truth. Charlie has proven that. Even over the weekend, you will see what she's going to do again. Her people will come out. Her people will support her. The people have proven and they have shown it to us that they love Charlie. No matter what the condition is, they love her. And because of her stand, she always wants a united Bassa. She not just in it because she wants to divide the country. I'm not a fan of Charlie. People know me, I bashed Charlie before. But sometimes when you see the truth, you say the truth. And because I'm not supporting her, I'm not happy that she took the rogue side, the criminal side. I'm not happy because of that. But the people of Grand Bassa County, right now, Charlie get a key to Grand Bassa. Some people might not like what I'm saying, but Charlie get a key to Grand Bassa. She has proven it. And Bwaka, over the weekend, she's going to prove it again. Grand Bassa will be outside down over the weekend. You will see the turnout. Grand Bassa County, you will see the turnout. Even people from Morovia, they will lost. Will look for our people, they will not see them. We will look for our people then. Over the weekend, will not see them. The Bazodian will take over the whole program. I'm telling you seriously. You will see it. The people will prove it over the weekend.
Okay. All right. So
Every
for
country is valid. But there are certain people got certain strength in certain country. Right now, Grand Bassa have fallen in the hands of Charlie Bronsky. Nobody can take that from him. Charlie is one of the most loved politicians. Yes.
Okay, so I like the fact that I listen to you both. I was asking questions and I never make my input on the two things that the question I asked. But this is my own input on the entire Grand Bassa, CPP, Unity Party, CDC, and X, Y, and Z political parties that will be there. First of all, the issue about federal legacy, I see that as being a dead upon arrival in any politics. What I'm saying that for a fact because it haven't played out in any politics in our country. The legacy of Samuel Kanyado Jr., Tanapoli Dollar, and other people haven't survived when it comes to legacy in our country. That's my first talking point. The second one here is Grand Bassa County. Nyambli is well known in Grand Bassa County. Chalet is well known in Grand Bassa County. But let's look out the surfacing of Chalet. Chalet is a just come in the Bazolan politics, and Nyambli been, there's a second term as senator in Grand Bassa County. So we should look at that as she have a total control of certain portion of the Bazolan. So if you're talking about Charlene will get the entire Grand Bassa County or half of the Grand Bassa County over to the CPP is something that we need to look at. Let's not forget, all of this we are talking about, the CDC is still in Grand Bassa County. CDC have their own numbers. They are making their own rounds in Grand Bassa County. They will have people. And the Bazole are not, I can tell you, the politics that plays in Bassa is totally different from other politics in other counties. I can tell you, the politics in Bassa is different from the politics in Nimba. The politics in Bassa is different from the politics in Lofa. Lofa, Nimba, they pledge loyalties to their own. But Bazolan, they go for the cash, they've been influenced, once they see you.
That's an insult to the Bassa people, my man. That's an insult to the Bassa people.
You are coming. Let me just conclude from my end. When I'm going for the cash, going for the cash, they will know that they don't want you. They will know that they don't want you to serve in a position. They will know that you are not capable of being that particular person. but they need to survive. They need to know they know that there's a time for us to eat ours. Because if
So
the politicians,
the Brazilians are deceptive people, right? Is that why you portray on the line?
I'm not saying that, but probably if you want to take it like as that, what I'm saying here is this, Teves. If the Brazilians know that you are coming to them and they already have that mindset that this is the person that they want, Teves, even the CDC go there with all the money that they get, they will make sure they will eat their own. Teves, that election time they will eat theirs. So Grand Basa County, we shouldn't just say because how do you call her, Charlene Bronski fellow, Mr. Bronski is from Grand Bassa, or he was a political godfather of Grand Bassa, so she will get the entire number of Grand Bassa County. No. The Unity Party people will get theirs, the CDC people will get theirs, and it will be a divided county. Divided county today, divided county tomorrow. The numbers that you'll see out there, Martina, you are talking about, if you go and host, you go and host a program, then once you are splashing out money to the Brazilian, they will come out in a number. If it happening, even every other county is happening. So don't say because you are seeing the crowd there on tomorrow or the day after, so it means that they will be the one that will get a vote to the Brazil. Let me say the CPP or the Unity Party or the CDC. You have to understand that it will be a divided county. That's my point on this.
Waka, can I say something?
Let me say something, Martina.
Yeah, you want to check in that Teves will come in, then we'll move on to our second talking point. Then Martina come in, Teves.
Okay, Martina, go ahead.
All right. Let me say this, right? Waka, you said something, then you said people father legacy never play out for them. Waka, I want you to know this, right? All these people you are mentioning, they Samuel Kanyando that we all talking about today. Why you see we keep putting this government feet to the fire? Yes, Samuel Kanyando from Grand Judea County, he's a Grand Judean. But a lot of people were blaming him because of the war, because when he came to power, the way he proceeded, even though he never abandoned his people, he refused to leave this country and die for his people. But when you look at the root cause of everything, Samuel Kanyando, the way he's proceeded, that what brought the war in this country, and thousands of people lost their life. He now leave a good legacy for his children. Look at Charles Taylor's daughter, Charlene Taylor, in district number 5. The father never left a good legacy for her. Today she's struggling in district number 5. Why, God? People, your father legacy play for you. When your father leave a good legacy for you, and trust me, you're going to play for Charlie in Grand Bassa County. Bronski never do bad to the Brazilians. Bronski never do bad to the Brazilians. The people you are mentioning here, they never left a good legacy for their children to play for them. But with the legacy that Bronski left for his people in Grand Bassa County, it might even play for his grandchildren. It might even play for his grandchildren. But you know that right now, because of culture difference, you following the election in Ghana? Jared Rodden's daughter, every youth in Ghana today celebrating now, they want her to be the next president of Ghana because the legacy her father left. And they believe in that, and they know that she will even do better more than her father. Waka people parent legacy do play for them when they left a good legacy behind. But you cannot marginalize the masses at the end of the day. You want to use your father's position to make the people vote for you. But the day will get a president that will transform this country, that make a system that will work for everybody. That president, like I said, will even play for their great-grand. But because it's hard to find these kind of leaders in Africa, that's why people believe that your father, like I said, don't play out for you. Because when they're out of power, they say different things. When you give them power, different things come into their head. But Waka, let me say this. You said something that everybody will get their side, the Brazilian. Waka, everybody love money. I think I once stated a year before. If we talk about money business here, Musa ability ready to spend the cash for the people of Grand Bassa to come out. And the program that challenge her in Grand Bassa County, the people came out. She didn't give all the people money. She didn't give them money. But they have come out, they prove their loyalty. But you know what? Look at Dara's Dillon Tomofala election. They won 2020. Tomofala used to pull the crowd because he had the cash. Anywhere he go, he dish out money. They don't also pull the crowd. You know what make people believe that Dylan were going to win the election in Maserado? Because Dylan never had money to give to these people. They don't never have money to give to these people. And Charlie had proven her strength before even today reach. The first program Charlie had in Great Basa County, Charlie never had money to give to people, but see the way the people came out to grace her occasion. So even today, they're willing to come out. So with the issue of Charlie, let's forget about the money aspect. Money going to play. Every election, money going to play. But Charlie is the happiest kid right now in Grand County. You take that from. Charlie is the hot kid right now in Grand Bassa County. The people love her. The people believe in her. And the people, the position, in the position Charlie announced, she going as VP of district number 3. She running as representative in district number 3. The people willing to support the Bazonian willing to support Charlie in everything that she about to do this election. So we can't take that from her. We know money going to play at the end of the day. But even when money play, Charlie already put in her screen. The crowd Charlie can pull in Grand Bassa County right now. I see no politician that will do it, boy. And it's an open challenge. After Charlie program during the weekend, let another politician come to and try their screen. Politics is all about screen. It's all about putting the people out. It's all about proving the numbers. So we wait to see other politicians having their program to prove the number. But I tell you this, no politician right now, this 2023 can put the number in Grand Bassa County than Charlie Bronsky.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, tell us. Tell us.
So like I intimated from the onset that the ANC or the CPP, right, will do everything possible that they can to make sure and prove something by bringing a large crowd out. Because man, you know, crowd contest in politics is very important. Nobody should say it's not important. It's one type of popular crowd outsourcing, right? Because you want to prove to your opponent at a particular time whether those people that have made that particular gathering, they are being together can accumulate or it can amount into a vote that you need to have you placed to a certain area. That's another thing. But as it stands, crowd contest now is important because Charlie want to prove something to Youngly and the rest. So because for USC to come and chuck people for all of the 14 counties to come and go to Grand Bassa to join the people that are there and stuff and what have you, they will do it. They will do it. And Boaka, right? And I find it so despicable, right? For you to say the people of Grand Bassa, your analysis that their own way of politicking is about money. They can eat people money and this and that. I think it was a kind of a flagrant disrespect to the people of Grand Bassa County. Yes, we all know in every county money counts, money plays. But attributing that side of the politics to the people of Grand Bassa, I think in my mind wasn't right. Every county, the 15 counties in this country, right? They go after money and stuff and what have you. They need money to carry on a campaign. They need money to get one or two things done for themselves, the electric and stuff and what have you. But to just side it to one group of people, I mean, the Basa people will run behind you. The Basa people will run behind you. And tell the Boaka, let me say this. Like I said, Nyobli Kanga Lawrence stands a chance. Now it is Charlie who wants to prove something, right? It is Charlie who wants to prove something. Like I said, Nyobli Kanga Lawrence is a sitting senator. Nyobli Kanga Lawrence is a sitting senator. One, prior to this confusion within the Liberal Party, she was being regarded. She was being regarded, or is still being regarded, right? So it is Charlene who wants to prove something. So until we see the crack contest that will be displayed over the weekend, until we see that manifest into the vote, then we will say, yeah, indeed, Charlie is stronger. Charlie has taken the driver's seat of the Basa politics, right? So it's Charlie who wants to prove something. It's Charlie. So she will do all that she can. The ANC, the CPP, the Charlie, they will do all they can to make sure that they bring people out. For that movement, it is crack contest. After the crack contest, what next? The votes. Whether Charlie will deliver Grand Bassa County to the CPP or Yomri Kanga Lawrence will deliver Bassa to the United Party. But for me, I cannot make any conclusion because this is politics. It's dynamics. The number can change. Yesterday, yes, it was Yomri Kanga Lawrence who bearing the forefront and stuff and what have you. Different names are surfacing until we see the outcome of the 2023 election. Then we'll consider say yes, Yomri is still strong, Yomri is still in control of Grand Bassa County, or Charlie has taken over Yomri until the election result of 2022 or October 10, 2022 comes out. So that's my stand on that.
All right, thank you guys for I will ask just one question, then we transition to our next talking point, and later on we'll open the phone line so others can form part of the discussion. But this is the final question, and we'll begin with Martina. Martina, we are heading to the elections come October 10th. Do you think if the Automotive National Congress / CPP make it to the second round or don't make it to the second round, if they don't make it to the second round, do you think they will support an opposition political party in the upcoming election? Or do you think if the United Party don't make it to the second round, do you think they will openly support Mr. Alexander Cummings and the CPP in the second round? Let's take I don't think that should take you any long time, but you can take a minute to answer that question. What do you think about the 2023 election when it comes to the opposition? If a party not qualified to the second round, would they support their fellow opposition party?
Well, God, let me say this, right? For my own understanding and for the way I see things, boy, God, let we all know this. We don't just want Jawia out. We want Jawia out and we want to replace him with the rightful people. We don't want what we did with Madame Salif. After 12 years, she looted our country. We wanted her out so desperately. We didn't look at who were replacing Madame Salif. Waka, let me say this. This coming election, I don't see many political parties endorsing their friend for the second round. Because everybody's supporting their criminal, everybody get their own warlords. Like for me, I don't even think that I might vote this election. Yes, because I don't see a person really that are going to replace a George Mane we are with for now. So what I'm looking at, people will go to the process, and if they don't see their way to the second round, many people are not going to endorse because boy, I remember, do not be part of making bad history in your country. Today, some of us get voice to bash the CDC government because we were never part of making them president in this country. We supported them in the past, but our eyes open when we make the senator in this country. We knew that their leadership was going to be a total disaster. So today, history will judge us right because we make a very sound decision to not support them for the presidency. And I think everybody will want to be on the right side of history, except politicians who are only self-seeking, that only want them to shine, not the country or neither the population. But this election, my prediction, this election, boy, God, you will see many people will just sit and watch the process. They will not endorse, they will ask their people to go their separate ways. That's how I see it this election. Trust me.
Okay. Teves, I guess you listen to the question. An opposition party that will not make it to the second round, do you think they will support another opposition party in the second round? If Mr. Cummings and the CPP don't qualify for the second round, do you think they will pledge their support to the Unity Party? Or do you think if the Unity Party not make it to the second round, they will support an ANC and slash CPP to the second round against Mr. Weah.
You know, Bwaga, election in our country, or politics in our country as a whole, is not based on ideology. Our politics is not institutionalized. We go behind individuals only because we love the president, because the president can get money, or the president is my relative, or the president is one way or the other connected to me. Now, you know there are fracas that are happening between the ANC, the ALP, and that of the United Party. The ANC has argued that George Weah is not governing this country right. ALP has also argued, and the United Party has also argued. And you follow the quagmire that transpired between the three of them, right? Even the Liberal Party was involved. Now, let's take, for example, the United Party and the CDC enter into the second round. For me, I'm finding it difficult with the stalemate that was being created during the just ended North between the ANC, ALP, and the UP and the Liberal Party. I'm still trying to find it difficult whether it will be the issue about putting the country's interest first or one's personal feeling. Whether the ANC will brave that storm with what she went through with those other political parties that are named to support the United Party in the second round. Because every one of them have argued that the CDC has failed, the government of George Weah is misleading the people. There are so many bad governance, start being unleashed on our people and stuff and what have you. If Walker and George Weah go to the second round with the ANC, for me, until that happens. But for me, I will not say yes, I will not say no. Until that happens, right? Even if it goes to the ALP, it goes to the ALP also. Because we've all argued that George Weah has failed. We've been singing in one song. So the second round now, if you didn't make it to the second round, it should be an incumbent responsibility, a national duty, since in fact you've argued that George Weah has failed to getting out. But another question that will come again, whether those people that have made it to the second round are capable enough. Do they represent the change? Do they represent what the Liberian people want to see? That could be another question. You will find out that one party will say our member can go anywhere they want to go. But for the party is not endorsing a specific candidate. That could be another thing. If ANC makes it to the second round with the CDC, whether the United Party will be ready to support the ANC. That's another thing until that happens. So we are leaving this room. We are not just concluding because believe you me, Bwaka, there is a serious hatred, right, that has been harbored by some members or by these political parties, supporters, and members or officials among each other, simply because of what transpired months back, right? So until that happens, right, then we will see what the next course of action. But to say, yeah, ANC will definitely support Unity Party in the 7th round, ALP will definitely support Unity Party in the 7th round, or Unity Party will definitely support how they call it, ANC in the 7th round and stuff and what have you. And when I sit on the platform, they say that 2 opposition parties will go to the runoff. No. The equivalency factor will play in. If the election should go for runoff, it will be the CDC and an opposition political party. It will be the CDC and an opposition political party. Whether the opposition political party will support their friend in the runoff until I see a colo. But the stalemate between these political parties over the past time is just mind-boggling, my brother. Hey, you can easily determine whether they will support their friend when they go to the road. Until that happens, or wait and see.
Okay. Thank you so much. Until that happens, let us wait and see. That's the voice of Teves. Martina, we are here this morning making an analysis of the opposition bloc and the upcoming event that will be held by the CPP in Grand Basa County. Let's now look at Josh Weah. We'll take like a few minutes in this because we already started receiving calls from people they want to take part. But Josh Weah, it seems to be that this guy is already exhausted with the leadership of our country, but people are in the back pushing this man to recontest the presidency. What I'm saying, as we head to the 2023 elections, there have been a lot of promises made by Weah and his administration that we didn't see. The Lone Star Air, the hair factory, the 6,000 teachers, the Bali Island project, lot of promises made by President Weah that he didn't fulfill, and they are still telling the Liberian people that they have done better than any other administration since they've been of this country. They have done well. They have constructed roads. They have done this. They have constructed soccer pages all across the Mosrado County. Here we are. As we head to the election comes that's October 10, 2023. What legacy can we stand on to ask the Liberian people for their vote to re-elect him? Because Teves and Martina, Liberians are disenchanted. Liberians are going to bear hungry. Liberians, our youthful generation are being drugs, and nothing has been done about it. Just a few days, a $100 million worth of cocaine case just died down under the bus. Here we are. Every morning we see a dead body lying on the street. Everything is happening under the watch and nose of President Weah. But now he's asking Liberians for their vote again to be president for the next 6 years. Do you think Liberian can stay in trust Mr. Weah and his team to steer the affairs of our country for the next 6 years? Teves, let's start with you if you go to Martina.
You know, George Weah has become a disappointment. Before one comes to power, there is a platform that you craft for which you are going to go in line with in terms of your developmental agenda. But sadly, to the contrary, George Weah has proven to be an inept and a very, very disappointing president. Equally so, George Weah, those promises that he made to the Liberian people that you have achieved in your first term did not come to fruition. So if I were to grade George Weah, on a 100-point margin for a first term, I will give him his pass. It would be like a 30-70. Yes, he might have done something, but most of the things that he promised, he didn't do it. Like you just name a few. You talk about the Bali House land. You talk about the hair factory in Grand Basa County. You talk about the 6,000 t-shirts. You talk about clamping down on corruption. The issue about drugs. The issue about money laundering. The issue about Papa coming home with smile with black plastic bag. The issue about raising the Liberian people from poverty to a certain level of appreciated understanding. All of those things, George Weah hasn't done it as a president of his government. Yes, we see build few roads, few market buildings, build few mini soccer pitch. And thanks to this hard-working Minister of State with our portfolio, Chokonkwi, one of the serious-minded young men, he's been doing some things. But on the overall, George Weah, all of those promises he made, he has not achieved close to 70%. He's between 30, 20, 30, 40. So if you were to put it on the scale of a passing grade, did George Weah pass? I would say no, he didn't pass. He has failed us in the first term, and I think we don't need to award him giving another term. This is the president who sits in this country. There are major crises going on. You can hear him speak out. Because every country, when there is a major crisis, my brother, the president comes out to speak to give the citizens hope. To say, yes, the government is in control. We'll make sure to have this thing solved within the sooner possible time. Nothing you can hear George Weah. When major issues are going on in the country, you will either see George Weah at Jamaica Resort, or you see him at his Invincible Park, or you see him around the barrack playing soccer. That's where you see George Weah.
On working day, Larry.
On working day, you see him studio making music, throwing tantrums, throwing jabs or you see him go to that fucking clone church, stand behind a pulpit, throwing tantrums against the set of politicians. So in my mind, George Weah has failed his function. We don't need to renew his contract, because in every contractual agreement, my brother, right? The people gave you time to do their work. If you don't meet that particular expectation of that particular institution, there is no need for renewal. So I think the Liberian people should rally together and see our best to discontinue the first term mandate that we gave George Weah, because he has miserably failed us. We cannot go about giving you another term, because doing so will cause a serious commotion in this country. People cheering amazing. See in the street, my brother, the government has failed on drugs. You go in the street, see our young brothers and sisters, Waka, they are walking in the street, soliloquizing. They are talking by themselves. They get a new thing in town called Kuch. Every young person will want to go around that thing and stuff and what have you. You see the multiplicity of young people that have been involved in it. You go see the Center Street graveyard. What is our country going up to, my brother? So for me, George Weah has failed. We should not renew his contract. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Martina, you want to come in there? Take your own time so we can open the phone lines and take views.
Well, I don't think I will take long because as I set it up, everything that George Mane we are promised with the Liberian people, it was opposite. It's like what I'm going to do for you and what I will not do for you. But he just gave it opposite because of election period. And because that day he was so happy that they were inaugurating him as president. So he made a lot of reckless statements and things. And when he came to power, he empty promises. Waika, when you look at the record since Jawia came to power, they have not any single promise that Jawia made to the Liberian people that have been fulfilled. No. Jawia promised all that you're going to connect the 15 counties with his 6 years period of time that he will stay in government, that he will work for us. And at the end of the day, see what happened. I think the sedition were even bragging about it. They said it was the French government that were responsible for that, Emmanuel Macron. He was the one who was responsible to connect the 15 counties. When they went to France, when they came back, they said how they come and connect the 15 counties, and today the counties have been disconnected because the little road that was there, the rain, CC, this it really raining like Vera, had disconnect our various counties and things then. And let's look at the Baling Island. Let's look at the 6,000 teachers that were coming. Let's look at the economic. We have promised us that we'll not be spectators in our own economy. We are not even spectators because we are across the road to MP gas station and we're looking at the school bowl. We can't even go in near the fence to look at the school bowl. But God, a lot of things Jawia have failed our people. But let's look at this again. Jawia did not fail alone. Jawia failed along with people. And we're seeing the same people again grouping themselves coming back. That's where the frustration coming from. Jawia did not fail alone. Why God, let me say this. If you are, they say every successful man, there is a successful woman. Every brave woman, there's a supportive man in the back. So when we're looking at Jawia have failed. What about these people who will stay in line for to get voter registration card to elect them as representative and senator? What are they doing to help Liberians to get the life that they need to get? Because they are not putting the president feet to the fire. So say one, so say all. Anything the president wants, they get it done for the president. And we see the very same people regrouping themselves again, calling themselves opposition, saying that they want change. They have realized their mistake because they want to come back to power to get rich on the expense of we, the Liberian people, again for the third time. So when we look at Jawia as a failure, everybody that participated, everybody that died and won with George Mane, they are failures too. So if we're ready to give Jawia his turn to leave, what happened to these people that were down and winning with Jawia? What's happened to the people that were passing all the concession bill that Jawia sent to the house? What happened to the people that were signing all the budget that was sent to the house by Jawia? They never even verify or to investigate. They just signed money and gave it out like that. What happened to them? But we only here talking about retiring Jawia. What happened to these people that helped Jawia to damage our country? Are we not thinking about retiring them? No, they are special. By the end of the day, we will say we won't change. But that's my take on that topic.
Okay, thank you so much. The phone lines are now open on 0770-102-102, 886-010-383, 555-102-102. The WhatsApp number is +231-888-624-171. Let's take Darlington Collins on the line. Darlington, good morning and welcome to the show.
Brother, good morning and good morning to Martina and good morning to our many listeners. Brother, you asked a question, what have Father Legacy done for people? Yeah. And let me refresh your memory that Senator Yombli Kanga Lawrence, prior to her joining the Liberty Party, her father, the old man, Reverend Abba Kanga, has done extensive work in Basa, especially with the way he related to the Basa people or relates to the Basa people. So that propelled Yombli, political agenda, and Councillor Bronsky taking her on his wing as his own daughter, learning her to where she is. But a lot of change in Basa over the period, right? And this will require Senator Yombli Kanga Lawrence to do politically of Basa. And if you look at the 2020 senatorial, the election result in Basa, Senator Yombly Kanga Lawrence pulled 22,000 votes, as opposed to Milton Besonga Finley, who pulled 20,000 votes. Something about 2,000 votes. So the ballot dynamics is changing. You know, there's a lot of faith in Grand Bassa County. You know, I mean, Charlene, I don't support her for vice president. She shouldn't be taken lightly. I mean, if she's doing extensive work with the people of Grand Bassa, there are possibilities that the dynamics may be changing in Grand Bassa.
So Darrington, from your analysis, you are trying to tell us that is Charlene being on the ticket of Mr. Alexander Cummings and the CPP, she may likely deliver huge portion of Bassa to the CPP, right? It
is not that she will deliver a huge portion. It is the fact that the United Party have gone to Senator Yombly Kanga Lawrence with this huge political expectation in delivering Grand Bassa County, you know, 100%. It will be a very serious challenge. I just told you the recent election in 2020, Senator Yombly Kanga Lawrence got 22,000 votes. Now, many people pay attention to the numbers in Bassa, right? We all talk about the numbers gain, especially with the electoral scorecard. Yombly getting 22,000 votes. I mean, Besonga Finley having 20,000 votes, slightly over 2,000 votes. You know, that landed Senator Yombly Kanga Lawrence the senatorial job that she has. Mind you, for Yombly to even do that, it had to take the collective effort of the CPP at the time. I'm not saying she still is not in control. I'm just letting you know that Grand Bassa County will be one of those places in 2023 that probably will be a battleground. Okay. And my second talking point I want to mention here quickly before I give other people the opportunity. Breaker, you struck a point about, so what if, you know, the Unity Party goes to the second round with the CDC? Huge possibility. The Unity Party is the major opposition political party. Their campaign is gaining momentum. But I wouldn't want to advise my friends in the UP that the way we all have dealt with Mr. Alexander Cummings, the way they are viciously attacking Ellis Cummings, the way they go after him, the way the other day I just posted, I said, if the news we are hearing about Charlene Brodsky going as vice president of Cummings is good, I said, there's welcoming for young people. People want to post, they started attacking the game, all that kind of thing. How do you expect people to build alliance with you in the second round when you are vicious? I'm not saying you can criticize Cummings, but they attack, all they do, they sit there, they attack Alexander Cummings all day. Even some of our friends now.
Darrington, the attacks is from both ways, not from only the Unity Party. ANC
no, but attacking, I agree, Bweka, but I agree, but the wavelength, the Unity Party people go after Cummings, you wonder as if to say they may not even asking for his support. And these are political times, right? If the Unity Party didn't make it to the second round, I am of no doubt that the Unity Party will support the ANC. But in as much as the soul of the nation is at stake, we are all gearing up to remove Mr. George Weah from presidency. You cannot in the absence of, you know, just the question of self-respect, respecting each other, right? You can disagree on the issues, right? Okay. Everybody don't have to see things the way Darlington see it or the way Brecker sees it. But to be they viciously attack Ellis Cummings almost every day. You go on the Spoon Talk. Okay. All the dollars they attack Cummings. Every day, Cummings is their breakfast, their dinner, and their supper. So when you start dealing with him and you go to the second round, you create huge political animosity.
I think Kumi do have his own panelists there too that they are attacking Bwaka. So it's street.
It is. Bwaka, I'm okay. The Unity Party have a lot more to lose. You just looking at this thing, okay? You attack you. Listen, the Unity Party politically the big brother. See, no doubt.
Okay.
You are the political. You'll be responding to everything somebody do to you, but every day they sit on there, they insult Mr. Cummings as if to say they may not leave Ellis Cummings. I mean,
thank you so much, Darlington. From your analysis, I think this issue about attack is both ways street. Not because the Unity Party or the CDC want to take matter of authority, so they should allow other people to come and dim their character and blah blah blah. So the attack is both ways street. So let's take another person from down here. Good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning. Your name is joining us from?
Good morning, Basa. My name is Dr. Kaba, and I call from the 12-6.
Welcome.
Thank you. I have been listening to the panel, the knowledge from Professor and Martina. I just listened to Darlington. You know, Basa, this country, as we young people, you have to be very clever in these political times. What Darlington want to argue on the basis of Unity Party criticizing, Unity Party criticizing Kumi. I think the person has received more attack. And I think this country between those political and I think parties and Senator is on the worker. On the school and the program, on the worker has received more attack and I think the NS Kumi. You see the paper is changing because the people on school and the who is attacked on the worker have realized that on the worker is the next president of the country. That is why they have reduced their energy, their attack against Obama, and the attack now have been sent to Kumi because of Kumi politics.
When you think they realize that Mr. Baka is the next president, when Mr. Baka is going to
listen. And even the CEO of school, that way, and is leaning towards Baka. He's a London, he's still along with Baka. He's one of those persons that put up Baka from time to time on our school level.
Okay, so but you know that. Hello.
Yeah.
You know that Mr. Baka is going to an election with other people, and they themselves too are capable of becoming president, like the same way as Mr. Baka want to be. So how can you tell us that Mr. Baka, you show for yourself because you know that you are the party supporter, so you know for yourself that Mr. Baka is 100% going to be the next president. When last you realized that, or that the spoon panelists realized that Mr. Baka will be the next president of Liberia? I'm sorry, you left the line. I don't know. You have been harmonized through your call, but let me take somebody from this angle here. Good morning.
Good morning, Baka. I'm not saying good morning to Martina. South calling from India. I'm quickly, I have 2 points to make to the first thing. You know, when Costa News surface around here, because Costa want bishop, you want to be senator at the same time, you want to be vice president, king, and other thing. But I have not seen anybody from the opposition force or even from communist camp come out to say, oh, Shadi wants to be representative at the same time she wants to be vice president, king. But that's just a deception. I think they hate it.
Hello. Hello? I don't know what happened to your line there, but it just went dead. Let's take this person. Okay, we mess up on our caller. Let's take this one here. Good morning.
Good morning, Baka. Good morning, Levis, and good morning, Konate.
Welcome. Your name is joining us from?
Yes, this is Dana Gide Kapra from Hong Country this morning.
Welcome.
Look, thank you, my brother. Look, let Danilo be real. Just recently, Alexander Kumi had a press conference and started attacking Baka. Why was he? When he was attacking Baka? Let's be honest, man. They the one every day they're attacking this old man. You guys are the Frenchie. You got one former corner that when he led by the government, he said on a platform every day he killed that Baka. Because they know that he's the next president for the country. And you talking about Broski. You want to cover Broski with nobody can amen. Amen. Wait a minute. Just one of the senator. She got a number. My Charlie Broski just yesterday. Why would people bring themselves to that level? They make us. And remember, our father complained about Musa Blere by selling himself to CDC. That video is still on the social media. She had damaged her father's good career. Thank you.
Thank you so much from Bon County. Let's cross over to the diaspora and take this question. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, brother.
Your name is joining us from?
I'm Richard Harry Jr. I'm joining from Italy, Rome, to be precise.
Okay, welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's Baka. Darrington sometimes he comes here and say they are always flipping. It's not like you hate the Unity Party to the extent that you should just come and bring information that is not truthful to the audience. You're talking about attack. It's always the ANC hierarchy. I'm just telling you, the hierarchy within the ANC. They are the one that attack the Unity Party on a daily basis compared to the Unity Party hierarchy. But the Unity Party hierarchy doesn't. They do on show or other places to go attack the ANC for, especially communists. Kumi himself, he went on a press conference attacking Joseph Baka. Have you seen so from the United Party leadership going to attack Kumi? No. It is the ANC force that usually do it. And when it comes to Martina,
hello.
If your father,
Hello.
yeah, hello.
So
Yeah.
what you are trying
Yeah,
to
hello.
say, what you are trying to say is that the United Partisans been sitting down and allowing the ANC/CPP supporters to attack them without saying anything. Is that what you are trying to say? I think they themselves too are attacking.
No,
paying
no,
back.
that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying here, what I'm saying here, the hierarchy within the United Party are not attacking. It's the first soldier that usually go and do rebuttal to the ANC for. It's not hierarchy within the United Party. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying the United Party for does not. They don't go to attack. What I'm saying here, those people who in the leadership of the United Party, they don't pay attention to those things the ANC people do to the political leader. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, go ahead and conclude quickly.
And the next point, okay, my next point here is, Martina, when it comes to election, it's not like today you go. The reason, for example, the reason tomorrow, next tomorrow, the CPP mini ceremony will be of Grand Star is because there was a calculation they carry out. Oh, in order to put on number or in order to convince the people, they will get a 2 week, we'll do preparation, transfer people enough from Muscle rather other places to go there and make the people feel that yes, Basa has considered to us. But at the end of the day, election is no more. The two people who are protesting the ticket, the first Italy, she can't relate to the people because why? But only election will be right in Buchanan. You can't go outside Buchanan because when you go outside Buchanan, you need to speak a Basa. The two people don't speak no language at all. Why they can't take away?
All right, thank you so much for calling in and making your contribution. We have to take some more calls and then we will wrap it up soon. Good morning, Tom Will.
Hey, brother. Good morning, brother.
Good morning, Tom Will. Welcome. Hello, Tom Will.
Good morning, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. Welcome.
There was no mistake Costa made to make you co-host for the program. You understand the issue. You were very correct when you said that there's no precedent where anybody who serves a political giant in this or district in your country and has a son coming or daughter coming to succeed them and ride on that popularity. It happened in Nigeria County. It happened in district number 13, Busitanapun. As you relate to Grand Basa that Ganito is talking about, you can't follow now a politician. He was a humanitarian. So let's go to the issue. Look,
so Tom will,
of Grand Basa County.
Tom will.
You understand?
Tom will. Yeah, Tevez want to ask you a question. Tevez, you coming in?
Tom will, meaning that it didn't happen, so it would never happen, or it would not happen. Is that why
he's asking? Meaning that it didn't happen.
No. The reason why. Look, but Baga, you are very intelligent. Baga said again, Costa made no mistake. We are looking at precedent. In case Stella will look at precedent, it has never happened before. So when we look at the base argument, you saying that it's possible that it happened, but we're looking at something that is happening. We have empirical evidence that is never happened because we have data. And we look at the past data to predict future data. So where is our reliance? Our reliance will be Grand General County. Samuel Kayando was the political godfather of Grand General County. Samuel Kayando was now a small potato in Grand General County. We talk about a president who the Grand people worship. His son went there and he was defeated massively. On September 40, the man who said to Gabriel Yiga that I'm not running. When you're going for a secretary, you say I'm not running. You are the one running because I'm already there. And when he defeated the man for the secretary, his daughter Siatana 40 went there and she was massively defeated. Even she won with the Congress for Democratic change, even though they had some issue, but she was still under the CDC amended. And she was with. So when we discuss issues, we discuss based on past record. We don't discuss on. So your argument is a flaw. You cannot say that it's possible that it happened. We are discussing based on past record, and based on past record, we make prediction, political prediction. So that's why I said Henry Costa made no mistake to choose Joseph or to choose Aleko Boaka I'm out to be there at the co-host because everything has to be based on precedent. We are discussing issue based on precedent. When it happened, then we'll discuss it and because new issue.
Thank you.
Because new scenario.
Let's take other people on the line, Tom. Let's take this person. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. That person is still listening to the receiver. Listen, if you call, stop listening to the receiver. Listen to me directly through your phone. Let's go back to the diaspora and take this person. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, brother.
Good morning. Your name is joining us from?
Yeah, brother, my name is Bob. I'm calling from the state of Iowa. Let me disagree bigly with Darlington this morning. The higher hierarchy of ANC always attacks Joseph Swaka, the old man. Even my own beloved sister, Yasini Penye from Nima. Who is Yasini to determine the old man's life? Is Yasini now one of the executive members? She is. What about that Richardson? What about Gray? All of these people, every day, they put in the old man's grave. Are they gone? Where is Christmas selling today? Christmas selling said the old man went to die. May his soul rest in peace. He's a young man I used to learn. But where is he today? He gone in the grave. He gone beyond. Yasini there, Richardson there, Gray there, they always mock at this, the old man. Is he now human being? Is he now another person, grandfather? Come on, man. When they put mop on Alexander Kumi, what?
The power doubly get that woman does not have it. She's a newcomer. In fact, what will happen this coming week, you follow that Liberty Party will not go there. Nobody knows that woman. In fact, she was wanting to be representative for 11
hello, you are a son of Grand Basa County. Likewise, she's a daughter of Grand Basa County. But people are saying that she's living on her father's legacy, and she will deliver Grand Basa County over to the CPP. What your own take on that? Do you think it can happen?
It will not happen. It will not happen because, as far as we're concerned, she is starting with somebody who will destroy the Liberty Party. She is starting with somebody who will destroy the Liberty Party. We are after the Liberty Party. We are not after somebody like Basa who destroy the Liberty Party.
So hello, is that what you guys think, that the Musa Brete is destroying the Liberty Party? Is that what in the corridor of the Bazolen?
Yes, as far as we are concerned, the boss of Liberty Party is behind Dominic Lawrence. If we talk about politicians in Grand Basa, we talk about Dominic Lawrence and Basa Kafile. Nobody knows that woman except maybe somewhere or family people,
Yeah.
and we are not going to vote because
Okay,
of a
so
family.
before I take leave of you, you are from Grand Basa County and calling this morning. Don't you think somebody that is supporting Musa Belote in his fashion of the Liberty Party can also come up and say that Nyombli is destroying the Liberty Party? Don't you think so?
Nyombli is the biggest politician in Grand Basa County after Basa Philly. That the people of Grand Basa County have resolved that they're not going to go along with Musa Belote. Musa Belote only gets few people. The people of the Liberty Party are those Basa people who are in majority. Not the one Musa Belote carry. So we are not going where Musa Belote is going.
All right. So before you go, why you make up the program? You think it will be packed or it will not be packed?
We are going to see it. That will not be packed. I just agree with that lady who said that woman would be a voice of Basa people. No. We are not carrying her. We don't know her from anywhere, not because of our partner.
Okay, thank you. He said they don't know her from anywhere. Now take this person on the WhatsApp number. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Broker.
Yep, your name is joining us from.
Yes, I'm calling from Oslo. This is David F. Aquila. I'm calling from Oslo. Broker, I don't want to make some few points. You see, even those who are talk show hosts. And I want to compare you this morning with the politician, because what we say on the platform also it can sometimes be negative and taking the right people out of the right platform. And for me, Broker, I see you as a mature man, the way you handle the affairs of the politics in Liberia. If I see Martina and Darlington, the way they are discussing the politics, these are people that were also supporting Broker before. But because Costa did not come as a rescue tool, so they are very angry. And I think that Costa is a decent man. Costa will move on. So tell me, in this case, if Costa was going to be selected, do you think Jamaica was still going to let them know? Politics is politics. So if they are living in the past and want to make judgment on people that are prepared to move on, I think we are ready to move on. And I think Martina is buried in the past. Just like this guy, because I remember one time when these people even vowed that they were never going to vote for.
But you know that, hello, my brother. You know they have their political right to speak on issue at any point in time, and they have their right to make decision on who, or they have their right to associate and disassociate. You know that, right?
I see your question before you.
Let me just say this, my brother. Let me just say this. The journalists have the right, they have the power to change the mind, because journalists are playing with the minds of the people. They have every tool that is available to them, that they can play on the minds of the people, change it, even taking the right for people, the people that are right and make them wrong, and take the wrong people to make them right. So this is how we play on the minds of the people. We can also not be different from the politicians. Okay. So Martina and Darlington should also be careful what they utter, because these are people that were supporting Blocker before. Okay. So because now Costa was not selected as a running mate, so they seem to be very angry.
All right, thank you so much from
Oslo.
Yeah.
But not sort of that. I wanted to ask you a question, because many days they will get so that because Costa been I will not express myself. You better leave me. You better leave me before I go on my platform for you. Yeah. Y'all know my mom.
All right,
thank God we have to change the dynamic for y'all.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Musa calling for UK.
Yeah, welcome, Musa.
Yeah, thank you, brother. Thank you for the show. Thank you to all the panelists as well. We still waiting for our brother to declare his intention for the senatorial bill, Brother Costa. We the supporter of him. We are still waiting. I hope he start discouraged. He shouldn't let us down, because some of us, we have put everything in that we support him. So please, if Costa leave it to me, let him please come out and declare intention soon. Sooner is better than later. So we all can get out to start to mobilize our men. Thank you.
Thank you so much from England. Let's take this person. Good morning. Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome. Your name is Johnny.
Yes, I was on the line. I went off.
My man, they harmonize your mini, eh?
Yeah, for this sake.
Welcome.
Yeah, I'm back on the line. Yeah, I have a question about. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Listen to me through your phone. Don't listen to the receiver. Go ahead. You are live.
Okay, thank you. Waka, I was saying that Waka receive more energy latches on the spoon on the spoon there with the air up and up put it and the barrel. And when you see the variable has changed, and majority of the those guys are used to energy kind of lack of Waka, they still now with supporting Ebina. They understand that he's the next president of the country. That is why they have been more not tolerant towards energy aggressive of Waka and they're on a lot of men come to why Darrington said, I don't want to call up. He said, Darrington and Martina, they are announced now on the issue of Wakana. They kind of looking at it's because on the Waka didn't see the sound of Costa. But let me say this on young brothers and my young sister. Look, Liberia belongs to all of us and it is an issue of decision making. The fact that we believe in something, you have to go by it. Any federal father still believing our Waka is the best president of leaders country after 2023. They hold that convention very strongly, and I step on Martina and follow to do that to do things.
Okay.
If you listen to Martina who analysis, it's not issue of hate because issue they also based on your too much frustration and your anger towards Waka people in respect to Obuku.
All right.
Because we look at the Basa politics, for who analysis, we look at the Basa politics. You cannot say that Charlie will do more normal anything in grandfather to Jumbi before she will be fit as
but that's what she think. That's what she think. And you have your own mind. You have your own thought. You can make it so if she don't come back, it can.
What are you getting me? I want to say something to you. What are you getting me?
It's not a two, but you want to criticize this
you getting me? I want to say something to you, please. What are you getting me?
In that direction. And that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Now, further change, further decide to come up here and just when you brother. Martina was still supposed to brother.
Okay, hello.
Brother still with me.
Hello.
We're not being friends. The issue of discussing brother on the show and continuing by Martina.
Hello.
Because brother, because of course I'm not speaking here. If you don't come speak, choose a star. Martina will choose that star. You have to make it fair.
Okay,
listen. You are supposed to be here. To support Joseph Baka will go support. Baka, let me say this for you. I think you're listening.
Yeah, Martina.
Okay, let me say this to you. As a young politician, right? The program that Charlie Bronsky had in Grand Bassa County District Number 3, you saw the crowd. That alone is a threat to any top politician in Grand Bassa County. For a young politician to pull that crowd in Grand Bassa County. But when people be expressing the reality, you're just VPP. What I got to do with VPP? Let me tell you this today. Some of y'all are hurting your hair. We saw people they had a hair for PVP. They left in higher poverty. Some of y'all are hurting your hair, jumping all right at spring fraud. At the end of the day, we'll play your beer. We all will be on the same level. So y'all leave me while I start myself with your VPP. You don't make me to be aggressive on some of you yet. Leave me, let me express myself. I'm not listening with you. You're not feeding me. You're not clothing me. You got right to your opinion. I got right to my opinion. You can't tell me what to say on this platform. You understand? You are not the one that brought me on this platform. So if I can't express myself, don't tell me about VPP. What better VPP?
Martina,
but the people that just party and you get better character more than my leader. Then they want to go that route. Then we go there now. Then we can't just start character.
Hello, Martina, please. Please.
Let me make a point. Bwaga.
Yeah, tell us just conclude. You can make a point. Just conclude, bro. Conclude quickly.
Yeah, let me conclude. Martina talking about the crowd.
But you can't be attacking me. You know the star here for you.
Bwaga.
Yeah.
Martina has to be tolerant on the show. She don't have to be emotional. The fact that she speaks the way she speaks, people are often know that. She has to be independent. In this politics, there's a chance to be independent. Your continuous kind of
however independent when you get to know me, before you want me to be independent now. I was never independent before you want me to be independent now.
Go, please.
Yeah.
You know, I've started and watched the exchanges, and I will say this: some of the callers and that of the people on the live feed, rather, they are not doing justice to this platform, right? Meaning, if someone expresses it or herself, they want to tie it to something different. That is wrong, and that shouldn't be. Equally so, Martina. Sometimes you allow the sleeping dog to lie. Going to exchanges with the colors and stuff and what have you, I don't think is, it augurs well for the platform also. Let us be moderate. They say opinions are like noses. Each one has one to express. That's their opinion, right? You can either respond to it in a very, uh, 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 a good way than to be in that abrasive form with them, or you ignore it and you ignore it at all, and don't let that let it not go
You
that
can know something, but not always. You hear each
just
time
ignore
the
it,
people
right?
they ask you question, you try to explain the reality. They can't because they not pick somebody. What better? They jumping all around here today.
So
What better?
you
Even if
don't need
they
to
are
go
rescue
far with
team,
it.
we all will
Martina,
be the same. Like
okay,
nobody like for you to cheat
it's
because you
okay,
supporting
it's
rescue
okay,
mission.
right? We're
So what
discussing in
better?
house. It's okay,
So
it's
I
okay.
cannot express myself any longer against them. That what you are trying to say. I can't
No,
express myself
no,
any longer. Do I
because
look
you
at
don't.
somebody I can have my feelings?
Martina,
I
here is the
think
point.
discussing national issues.
Martina, here's the point. The point here is because if we try to go further with this, it will bring in another thing, right? Costa, who owns this show, along with the Labyrinth people, right? Costa has told
Okay,
us on
then
this
Buaka
platform,
should desist
and
for taking people who were caught to be attacking people
no,
personally.
you will not
Let him
censor me
desist from
more.
it. Because they
Buaka will
can't call to
censor
make their
before.
input. I make my input on the show, but when they
Hello.
call, they want to attack. And so there too, I can stay on my wrong side. Because I'm a human.
So
So
you
then
have
you
never
hear
on the
question
show,
me, but if
Martina?
there's somebody will attack you too, you will sleep on your wrong side, you will respond back. You know,
I
normally when
will,
they do it, I think I can just be laughing. But some
Martina,
day
it's
when I stay
okay.
on my wrong
Let's
side
continue
too,
on the show.
they
Let's
know
continue on
that
the show.
I will not spare it.
Okay, let's take this person on the line. Good morning, welcome.
Good morning, Waka. How you doing? Good morning to the platform guest on your platform. Martina, how you doing? My brother over there.
Okay.
What I want to say here is the first thing I want to ask: what is the tangible Charlene bringing on the table? And the second thing is, Martina have a right to choose or not to choose. She was supporting Braga, and I know she's still supporting Braga, but the people that
I'm not supporting Braga, please.
this is what she's looking at, okay? But she did not say she not supporting Braga again. All right. And the last thing I want to say here, when Christmas coming, everybody can wear new clothes to go to the Christmas party, right? So right now in Basa, there's no job, there's no so if anybody that bringing in party will go there, anybody that having play will go there, everybody will go there. Just so
Okay, thank you so much. We take 2 more
What
last
are you
calls.
looking at the time? 15 minutes after 12.
Yeah. We take 2
I'm
more.
making you the show.
Good morning. Good morning, welcome.
Hey, good morning, Boaka. My name is Khalifa Sheriff calling from Iowa, USA.
Khalifa.
Just a quick point. I want to ask my sister Martina Konate, what is the name that you want Boaka to be calling you now? Before, when Boaka used to call you Martina, he said, no, Costa, incoming whatsoever, senator, daughter. So what is the name you want Boaka to be calling you? That is one of the questions. Number two is like, I'm sorry to say this. I don't want you to be so emotional. I used to like your business. I used to follow you all the time. But sometimes, people come with feelings. So you on a show, when you go away, the same way with them, it creates some little tension. You got to calm down and talk to the people. Tell them what you stand for and what you believe in. You don't have to do it with emotional or something stressed like that.
All right. Thank you so much. That's our last caller for today's edition of the show. A bit of fascinating discussion. Martina, your parting comment and the callers.
Okay, let me say this. So people who think, oh, Charlie is like this and like that. Charlie is a new politician. And seeing the crowd of Charlie Prue doing her program in Grand Basa County District number 3, that's a strong warning that she coming with force. Let me say this. How many new politicians will pull the crowd at Charlie Prue when she was having her program in Grand Basa County. But you know what? People don't have right to their opinion during their campaign season. And I'm not that one person. The Martina you know me to be, I remain the same Martina. If you and myself, we're not on the same side, that's not your business and that's not my business. My thought will not affect you. Your thought. Most of you that used to watch your life, you can see me on your life. I don't watch your life. If I say I support you, I support you. Everything you do, I support you. But if I'm not supporting you, I don't even have my hand. So let me say this. If you think by expressing myself, if because they don't pick Henry Costa as VP, you will still not in our feelings. Let me say this. You will still not inside it. Because I will continue to express myself. I got right to my opinion. I got right to my opinion. When I was sitting on my platform, when we used to call on a Costa Show, be telling Liberian people that we will vote all the lawmakers that are silent, all the people that are signing bills, all the people that corrupt, all the people that are receiving money to marginalize the Liberian people. Now we will vote out. We will vote all these people out. It was not from my lip. It was from my heart. Some of you who were from your lips. That's why today you have changed. You're into politics for a win. You see Trump we're calling saying that nobody father like I say have play, we're more happy for it. And that's why some of you believe that using this CEO corrupt politician. If you don't use them, you can win election. And some of us we here to change it. Politics is dynamic, it's not static. We are here to change it. We're not just here because we want to win. If the people say that if you don't use Prince Johnson, if you don't use Edwin Snow, if you don't use Ellis Startup, if you don't use Ellie Johnson said you can win election, my advocacy is we will trash them and we will win election and we will change the system. You and myself, we are not thinking the same way. I think it different and you still living in that normal day dream. You believe that you see these old people, for you to win power, you will get change. And my thought here is, I don't want to see these old people board. If they will come to support, let it be at the back, then we trash them. Let them know that what they did in this country, it get to us. We don't want to do it. We don't want to have anything to do with it. But you, your advocacy is you just want to win. You say when you win, before you can change the system. And I want you to know this today. The system that not human being. The people who you put it there, they are the people who are going to make up the system. Let me tell you this today. If you're talking about changing the system, you must change the people that working, that creating the system for the Liberian people. But unfortunately, some of you don't know. You just talk about change. You just talk about changing the system. Maybe you change the system there. When we go, we take it from there, then we'll bring new system, we put it there. No, you have to change these people, then you will get a better system. You can use the same people and expect different results. So when I was telling you about change, and I was telling you about change a system, it was not from my lip, my dear. It was from my heart. Say your own was from your lip, today you after the win. I'm not after the win because I don't want to experience what I experienced. I was so desperate to see Manasseh leave out and see what we did when we replaced her with the wrong person, not only massive corruption. People dying every day while their body part being extracted from their body. People go to hospital, you buy your own drugs, Madam Selita, it never happened. We can say anything we want to say, but Madam Selita, we never used to go to Rocky Pharmacy to JFK to even go buy plaster to dress our soul. It never happened. But today we witnessing all those things. So when I talk about change, I was not there to say it because you must say, because some of you now, you're talking now, we used to like you, we're on the seaside. Do not like me. I'm a full green or woman. You get to know me. My teeth were already correct. But I don't want your like. But I continue my advocacies. My change was not about winning or seeing somebody in a mansion to be president. My change was about changing everybody in the system, not just one group of people. Today, the Georgia regime failed. You know how many people have the regime to fail? The very same people you recycling today, they contributed to the failed regime that we are experiencing. But today, you want their own boy at the end of the day, you want change. So we and myself, we're not taking the same way. I way younger ahead of you that think I hear because I'm better about VPP. I'm better about the change that we're preaching about, and I see it taking different turn. So let me say this to you, and you will continue to get in your feeling when it comes to Martina, because I remain the critical Martina, and I'll take my stand, and I remain on my stand. I will not change it because of you. Even if my daddy and Costa said today, they leave on their show yet because of your stand, I'm waiting to leave. That's why I got my own platform. But I will not change my stand because of any other person. So let me say this to you. Every day you wake up to Kanye, get ready to face Martina. I will not change my tune because I want to win. And I just want to win, but I want to see something change in my country. I want to see something that will benefit everybody. So thanks for having me. Thanks for
Yes,
Go take one cool bottle of water. Go drink one cool bottle of water. Thank you. It is the democracy that we fought for, our forefathers fought for. And the democracy is for the people and by the people. So sometimes people will express themselves that would be dissatisfactory to others. But let me address two things so quickly. I saw some comments on the live feed that people are curious to know when we're hearing Costa be speaking. Don't worry. Very soon, as a matter of fact, we spoke yesterday on some issues and stuff, and very soon Costa will be addressing the public. He will address the public very soon. He will announce the date very soon that he will be addressing the public. And secondly, let no one feel that Costa is angry, like some of the comments on this live feed. Costa isn't angry because he was never paid. Costa is not angry, folks. If Costa was angry, long time he would have spoken. And Costa is somebody who doesn't have his feelings, right? You have spoken nonsense and start being on the show and doing what he loves doing best. But to erase that doubt, nobody should think that Costa is angry because he was never picked by Ambassador Joseph Liman Bwaka. Within every time we speak, every time I know he has for this country, I know what he stands for. So to say because Costa is not picked, that's why Costa left the show, that's why Costa is not speaking, that's why Costa has not been heard politically and stuff, you are mistaken. Costa is not angry. Costa will speak to the public soon as to where his next step will be. And like I said, not Friday, but Saturday, I'm going to be in Buchanan City. I'm going to observe the process. Monday, when we'll be back on the show on Monday, I'm going to give you a commentary as to how it played out in Grand Basa County. For me, like I said, I'm waiting to see the dynamics in Grand Basa County, how it plays out. But yet again, Yomri Kanka Lawrence and others who are supporting the Native Party, and they are already in that position. They are proving themselves some time ago. And Charlie Bronson is the one who wants to prove something. And the issue of a crack contest will be played on over the weekend because it's one of the major popular sources of crowdsourcing and type of crowdsourcing. So crowd contest will be played out on over the weekend. And we wait to see whether that will amount into the vote that she would need to. And so until then, we wait and see what happens. We want to say thank you for listening. I appreciate you all for following. Have a God bless day. Bye-bye.
Okay, Teves, thanks so much. And we will be here tomorrow. This is the Costa Show. This is where we come and share ideas and we sell ourselves to the public and make sure that we analyze things that are making news in our country. Join us tomorrow morning. We'll be back here with another fascinating discussion of the show. We are hoping of having Rockefeller Cooper. He will be here with us tomorrow to talk about some trending issue when it comes to the death of the little Charlene Cooper. That's how do you call her? Are you there? Mostly,
Charlotte Cooper.
Charlotte Cooper. So Rockefeller Cooper, Rockefeller will be here with us tomorrow on the show to give us more input to and out to about that. So up until then, Sylvester Teves na Bwaka Amara Kamara Martina Kunate is bye-bye from our end.